career mistakes. One miss that I wonder about, before all the beef with 50 and all of that stuff, he came to Def Jam and presented a demo.
50?
Yeah, that's what he said. He says he presented a demo and you all rejected his demo.
I rejected him a lot. Like, I was blocking him, just quite honestly, because he was shitting on us.
Even before there was beef?
He was shitting on us. Murder, your life's on the line.
That was early.
Nigga, he was shitting
like
on us from the conception of his career. He was coming at us. So anybody who called me, they would call me when he would leave the office and say, yo, 50's up with interest in Simon. I said, you fuck with him, you ain't fucking with me. Don't call me for no records, don't call me for nothing. So I basically, but I hated on him to where he landed with M and Dre.
Right.
I'm a way smarter person now. I would have fucking organized his deal and controlled it. I could have controlled it because I was so hot. I could have let him sign with Atlantic or DJ Clue, who's my man in Atlantic, and Craig Cowman. I could have controlled that shit, and he would have never got dun dun.
Right.
He would have never got that Dre monster. You understand? But I done blocked this nigga to where he fell in the lap of Eminem, the biggest rapper in the universe, with a white fan base that all became his fan base.
Right.
So if you could do it again.
If I could do it again,
take the emotions out.
See, that's why I said, why I said now, after I've went through everything, I smile at everything I went through because it's made me who I am now. It will be no more shit like that. It ain't gonna be no more mistakes because I'm a vicious motherfucker now because I'm gonna sit back and calmly assess the situation. And I'm like, yeah, that label sucks. Let him sign that.
Right.
He was on Sony. What happened? Nothing. He was on thing. M and Dre made him, and him bouncing to him, they made him.
And this is why y'all saw 50 saying smoking on that Irv Gotti pack, man. Because y'all don't know, man, but it was really on for both of them, man. Like, Irv Gotti didn't like 50, man. And 50 didn't like Irv Gotti. In fact, I wouldn't surprise if it was the other way around. Irv Gotti would be celebrating, popping bottles, feeling victorious. Like, for real, man, like, this is deep. Like, sometimes y'all see these beef on the internet, man. Some of them are fake, some of them is just all jokes, man, but some of them are for real, man. Like, people really lost their life because of that shit, man. People really been to jail because of their beef, man. Like, it's real, man. Like, no joke, man. Like, they be taking this straight to the grave, man. Who knows, man. Like, for real, to the grave, man. But remember, drop a like, man, and subscribe. It is the Mastermind. Show love, man. Show love. Don't be like this, man. Walking the life, man. Beef is not good, man.
Ate a bunch of Chinese food while playing poker and had a massive hemorrhagic stroke, which is bleeding on the brain, and it was diagnosed when he was in his 40s, late 40s. But Irv doesn't go to the doctor, so that's why he's so late being diagnosed, right? And then when he finally did go get a real physical and a checkup, he was like, "You're diabetic," and he didn't believe it. You know, my dad.
Type 1, Chris?
Irv was type 1. Irv was type 1, and then it started with type 2, developed into type 1. So my dad was diabetic. He passed at 86. And when we talk about this topic, why it's so dear and sensitive for me, is I watched him suffer the last 3 years of his life. So it's about quality of life. When Dame is talking about being able to be with his kids, it's about quality of life and the way you actually can stay here and keep doing that. We all have to go at one point in time. We just really want to go on our terms. That's how I look at it. And Irv, sadly enough, he did go on his terms. He just didn't believe it, and he was like, I'm going to go the way basically I wanted.